What's up, Aquarius? This reading is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of July 23rd. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot deck and the Santa Muerte Tarot deck to clarify. What do we have for Aquarius Spirit? Oh, got the blasted tower at the bottom of the deck. So you know what that means, Aqua. Alright. Got the High Priestess as the heart of the matter. The Three of Swords in reverse as the subconscious energy. You have the Ten of Cups as something to be embraced or released. Fortitude for crossing influence. Eight of Swords as the recent past. And the Empress as the outcome energy. That doesn't look too bad. Looks like you're going through some kind of spiritual strengthening or awakening, or you're deep into your meditations and stuff like that, and you're feeling really strong too. That's good. You do have that Three of Swords in reverse for your subconscious energy, so it looks like you're coming out of some kind of painful energy, but it's still lingering. So you're still trying to make peace with something that happened that hurt you. Maybe somebody betrayed you or something. Ooh. Okay. Got a lot of swords energy, a lot of your air energy coming in here. And it just wants to be present. You got the King of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And you have the Three of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this Three of Swords up here in reverse is coming from a broken relationship that may have taken place in your past. There may have been some third-party situations going on and all of that. You have the Seven of Pentacles right here. So you did work hard for this relationship, or you did invest a lot of yourself, your time, possible money into the relationship, and felt like you came up kind of short, but you're coming out of that energy right now, and your High Priestess is basically guiding you to how to best heal from this and how to move forward, and also how to learn from it, you know, so you don't make the same mistakes in your next relationship. Ten of Cups again. We got the Empress again. Knight of Swords, more sword energy. Yeah, so you're taking time and you're healing from this, Aquarius, and it's awesome. And that's why you're getting the Ten of Cups, because you're coming to the end of this painful experience, and you're actually about to be more emotionally filled and emotionally stable than you ever were before. And you're using your intuition and meditation and you know, doing all these things to heal yourself. And that's why you're coming into this new energy of abundance, fulfillment, fullness emotionally, being just completely, like, you got the Empress twice and you got the Ten of Cups twice. Like, come on, that's some awesome energy right there. I would say I'm jealous, but since I'm Aquarius sun, I'm completely feeling this. Eight of Swords again. Okay. So for something to be embraced or released, you got the Two of Swords in reverse, you got the Eight of Swords in reverse, and you got the Queen of Wands. So basically, you're realizing to be emotionally fulfilled and complete that you have to cut some things out of your life, some things that you thought you wanted to keep, or that are painful to let go of. And that's another reason for this Three of Swords energy, because it's not easy to let go of these things. By things, I mean relationships, people, you know, expectations you had for people, and you know, things of that nature. But it's important to keep your integrity and your compassion as you know, distance yourself from people and things, so that you don't, you know, cause damage to somebody unnecessarily. Because even if someone hurts you, you don't have to hurt them back. That's one. Especially if, you know, you're more emotionally sound than this person. So why stoop to their level, you know? And number two, sometimes when we're hurting, we feel like hurting somebody else will help alleviate some of that pain, but it really is not true. It doesn't work. So just, you know, do the right thing. So for crossing influence, you got Fortitude, which is strength. You got the Devil in reverse, Page of Pentacle in reverse, and Page of Wand in reverse. So it took a lot for you to get to this feeling of strength. You feel like you lost a lot that you put your hard work into. You feel like you lost a lot that you may have financially invested into. But that's not true, though. All these investments are going to pay in dividends. You just haven't seen it yet. It's just yet to be seen, but it's coming. You gave up something that you felt, or you're in the process of giving up something that you feel is some kind of, you know, delicious temptation, like cheating on your diet, chocolate cake type thing. But not necessarily that, but you'll know what I'm talking about. And for your particular situation, there's something that you were indulging in to alleviate your feelings or lack of happiness and fulfillment at that time, that you know really was not healthy for you. And so you have let that go. or you're in the process of letting it go. So for your recent past, you have the Eight of Swords, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Swords. So there was a lot of intense negative feelings in your recent past involving this relationship ending. The Nine of Cups in the Knight of Cups in reverse. Either yourself or the person you were dealing with was very reckless with possibly their words and their actions, to the point where they caused a lot of emotional harm, or you were the one that did that, you know, through these hurt feelings and stuff. There was a lot of emotional harm and damage caused to possibly both parties. You were working on this and you were waiting for it to grow into what you thought it was supposed to be, and it just wasn't happening. And it's very painful for you. And you just felt really kind of tortured by the situation. You know, you got into a space of why me, and that made the conflict continue. And that's why you have this Five of Swords energy, because instead of just accepting what was becoming of this situation, you started to victimize yourself, you know, and play the victim, and you know, you came out of that energy, though. That's the good part. You came out of that play the victim. You got your strength, your fortitude, and you started going into your intuition and deciding that you're going to heal yourself, and not going to play the victim anymore, and not going to let this be so, you know, life altering, or, you know, life ending, because that's how you may have felt at the beginning of the situation, you know, deteriorating. And you're coming out of that. If you're not coming out of that energy, if you still are a little bit in this Three of Swords energy, in this Eight of Swords in reverse energy, you are going to come out of it really soon. You're going to start coming out of it, trust me. You have a lot of good stuff coming up right now. You got the Ten of Cups twice. You got the Empress twice. Yeah, this is awesome, Aquarius. I'm so excited for us. So you got the Empress for your outcome energy, and you have this Six of Wands. So you're in your victory march right now. You're cycling out. You got the Four of Swords in reverse. So you may have been taking, you know, your hermit time, and you're resting and you're retreating from everything so that you can heal. Yeah, and that's perfectly normal and fine. And then you have the Ace of Wands right here. So you're like you're like right here at this this rebirth energy, where you're like you're starting fresh, and you're full of energy and passion and creative energy and joy. Like you're about to go into the most joyful feeling you've had in a long time, because you're feeling good about yourself and how you've recovered from what was considered to be a really devastating loss. So the fact that you recovered so quickly, and you're doing so much better spiritually and emotionally than you were even before this loss, is what is making you feel so great about yourself, and honestly feeling like you can conquer the world. So I'm gonna pull from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Gratitude. So So make sure that you are staying in a place of gratitude in all your circumstances, the good and the bad, the happy and the sad, because you appreciate the light because of the darkness, and you appreciate the happy because of the sadness. So while this situation had made you feel very bad, now coming out of it, you feel better than ever. But you couldn't have felt better than ever without coming out of that feeling bad, you know? It's all part of a circle, the yin and the yang, and the wheel of fortune going up and coming down and then going back up again. So just appreciate the cycles while you're in them. And when you're in a downward part of the cycle, just be grateful for what you do have. And, you know, pay attention to when the times are really happy, not when they're bad. You're thinking back on the happy times. Appreciate the happy times while you're in them. So that's what I have for you.